All right. Good evening, everyone. So, Merry Christmas. I know you're wondering why am I here today, and people are celebrating out there. But it has been a long day. But as a farmer, always one of the things that keeps us going and passionate all times is to see our crops be at their best in terms of their health. So here I'm standing at the edge of our 1 acre farm, which we have ventured. We have partnered. I've partnered with my friend, close brother. So here we've been doing arrowroot farming, and arrowroot farming is one of the uprising agricultural venture here in Kenya. Why? Because most people are moving away from consumption of perceived genetically or crops that are disease related. So most people are moving away from that and going back to our traditional crops. But you can see I'm at a portion whereby we planted like a month ago. This is we decided to scatter them. I'll show you later. Towards the end, you'll notice that we have those that are 1-2 months old at the far end, but here this is like one and a half to 2 months, and we have others that are 1 month over there, and also another one we just transplanted the other day. So why are we doing so? um Always everyone rushes, every farmer will rush to plant when the season starts, but for us we want to stagger production so that we're able to target both the on and the off season market. Now that's not even my point. um Ask yourself, for example, anytime you feel you are unwell, what do you look for? For example, I feel like I have malaria. I'll say I have fever. I'll have, I have fever. I have some headache. So definitely, I'll say that I have malaria. Same to plants. They also experience pests and diseases. So, as someone who is working with farmers and training them, one of the things we are always very keen on is to do monitoring. So, why is monitoring important? Monitoring is important because it helps us to identify on time if we have any pest or any disease that has attacked our farm. Because then, uh, just like any other plant, even arrowroot is can be a host plant for the either sucking or piercing pests and any diseases like the fungal or even the bacterial. And you see, this area is a swampy area, so that means we have a lot of water when we have rains. So we experience a lot of dampness sometimes, which affects really our plants. So I'm here this evening because I thought the day should not pass if I've not walked through the farm just to see how are the status. And as you can see, yesterday I passed here, and today we have a new leaf coming up. A new leaf coming up, so that means there's growth. This one is almost opening up. So allow me to open underside the leaf. It is clean, but you can see some of the leaves we've identified. Some of them have some yellowish at their midrib, but also we have some brownish strips. So that means we are supposed now to go to the drawing board and check: is it because of the disease? Is it because of the water? Is it because of the fertilizer regime that we are using, or the program. So it is evening, and life in the village at this time, even the pests that attack during the day, they hide. So the recommendation is, yes, evening is not the best time because you'll find that the pests have already gone to their hiding points. But then it is recommended that you come very early in the morning when they are just finishing to feed, or not very late when they have already gone into their hiding. But also there are those who eat during the day, and there are those who come out during the night. So also I'm still here at the right time, because I know there are those places that usually come out at this particular time, because they know at night there is very less risk when it comes to the spraying or application of control methods. Yeah, so this is our second time doing this, and we have our lessons that we've picked. One, selection of planting materials. That is very key because it's going to affect the quality. So if you get those that are not healthy, if you get those that have not reached the ideal height, whether it is a sucker or it is a cutting. Number two, preparation of land. We have uh, a marshy area, so land here is very, very important, because preparing land is very important, because what we learned last season, we used a lot of funds to do weeding. Why? Because we were caught up with the rains. Yeah, so this time around we try to plan early. And then the third point is the ensuring that you adhere to the management practices. So here you can see our land is we have tried to make it as clean as possible. Why? Um, these crops, just like any other, will always compete with the weeds for water and even the nutrients. So however much you feed the crop, and you also have the weeds in the farm, so be rest assured that there is competition. And then we also did some fertilizer application. We used some manure. We didn't get a lot, but we tried. We use a phosphorus related fertilizer, just to ensure that there's root development and there's that early anchorage. And then so something we are also considering is to ensure, you see now, as much as the swamp area, there are areas that are drying up, and we have water in the trenches, so we are just trying to do manual irrigation. So another lesson that we learned is having an efficient labor. So an efficient labor is so key, because it will determine how efficient your farm will be, and the quality of work put in, because we were it arrowroots starts from preparing the planting holes, and even ensuring the spacing is right, and how even to plant, because if you space too close or space too far, you're going to miss the plant population. If you space too close, or make very small hole, you'll find that they'll not grow to the desired size, especially the Dashin variety, which is a variety that gives you medium to large tubers. Lastly, but not least, you find that as a farmer, always be there. We've been doing this over the phone, and I'll tell you, for the last 1 week we've been here, guys. It's been a amazing service, 5 days or so, because we are able to track whatever work we are doing. But the moment you are away, just be rest assured that your farm is at risk. So guys, I'll be giving you another episode of this, give you the next video showing what activities we've done so far, but the lessons are worth sharing. If you need any expertise on how to plant arrowroots or prepare land, is an easy crop. It really needs your attention, but you can, if you done right, it always gives you a return. So thank you so much, and even as you enjoy your celebrations, ensure that your farm is always on track in terms of its performance, in terms of the health status, and also tracking how the operations are being run generally. So I'll be showing you other areas and how we've scattered them, just to ensure that um, we get all the market dynamics. So thank you so much, and have a good evening.